All right, good morning, and welcome to our section P1.1 notes package, where today we're going to introduce the promotions course and talk about what is promotions. All right, so let's get started. Promotions is any activity designed to increase sales or promote goodwill. All businesses or organizations, whether profit or nonprofit, must use some form of promotion to communicate with their target audience. All right, so for example, a small business owner may promote his or her business by handing out business cards, whereas a huge corporation may spend millions of dollars to run commercials on television. Basically, any activity that will increase sales or goodwill, which is the reputation of a business, could be considered to be promotions. Okay, promotions, the grade 10 class, is a function of the marketing mix, though, and marketing we'll look at in grade 12. But marketing is any activity that gets a product or service to someone who wants or needs it. Okay, so when a business develops a business plan, they will include a section on their marketing that contains their plans for the marketing mix. Okay, and the marketing mix is a term used to refer to the five main functions or activities involved in marketing. And conveniently, they all start with the letter P, so it is easy to remember. Okay, so the five P's are product, price, promotion, place, and people. And as you can see, the course that we're taking, promotions, is just one part of the marketing mix. What the five P's are, though, is that these are variables that the marketing managers can control in order to meet the needs and wants of their target market. Okay, there are some things that they can't control, like natural disasters and government changing the rules on minimum wage, for example. But the five P's marketers can control. All right. It is important that marketing managers make plans for each of the five P's of the marketing mix because each function cannot stand on its own. All of the functions of the marketing mix must send one cohesive message to the consumer. For example, even though a business might have a great product at a great price, if they do not promote it well, they will probably not be successful because their target market will not know about it. The following pages explain the five P's in a bit more detail, such as product. Okay, so products are the product, or sorry, is the physical product or service that is offered to the customer. And the product function answers questions like what do our customers want or need? And will customers buy our products or services? Price. The price refers to what the customer is being asked to pay for a product or service. And the price function answers questions like what are customers willing to pay for this product? What did it cost us to produce this product? And how much profit did we make? Promotion, which is what this class is are the decisions or promotion decisions are those related to communicating. All right, so messaging, spreading the message and communicating to your customers is again any activity that increases sales or promotes goodwill. Some of the promotion functions will answer these questions. What message do we want to send to our customers? What is the best media to use to communicate with our customers? And I'm just going to move myself here real quick. How can we make our product or service stand out from the competition? Okay, so we're going to spend a lot of time answering those questions in this class. Place is sometimes also referred to as distribution, and this refers to getting the product or service to the customer. Marketing managers have to consider channels of distribution as well as retail outlets. This function answers questions like, will the product be sold locally, internationally, or globally, such as online? What retail outlets should carry our products? And again, will it be sold online? All right, so places like Etsy and eBay and Amazon, all this stuff we can order from anywhere in the world if we wanted. We can get stuff from Alibaba overseas as examples. And finally, people. People are really all about customer service. We'll spend an entire section in customer service in our grade 11 retailing class. But customer service is important because sometimes it is the only thing separating your business from the competition. The people representing your business must have a positive attitude, be professional, and provide top quality service. Often the level of customer service is the first impression a customer gets of the business, and the first impression needs to be good if you want repeat business. The people function answers questions like, what kind of return policy do we have? And how can we help our customers before, during, and after the purchase? Okay, but again, this course is focusing on the promotion P. Coming back to promotions then, there are 5 elements of what we talk about in this class as the promotional mix. And we're going to spend a lot of time on all of these. And these include advertising, direct marketing, personal selling, publicity slash public relations. There's a difference and we'll go over those, as well as sales promotions, which you are probably most familiar with. It is called a mix though, because marketing managers will generally use more than one of these promotional methods to communicate with their target market. How to pick the right mix of methods is something you will learn more about later in this course. For now, we're going to look at general promotional strategies. So the following pages will explain the 5 categories in more detail. Advertising, which you are likely familiar with, is a promotional method that is a paid form of non-personal communication about a business, product, or service through the means of mass media, such as radio, TV, print, newspaper, classifieds, or the internet. Okay, so the key things here is that it is non-personal. They're not advertising to you. They don't know your name when they make a commercial, and they have to pay for it. It is a paid form of communication. Direct marketing, however, does have your name on it when they put your email or your personal address on it. And again, this is paid, but it is a promotional method that is designed to carefully target you through direct promotional efforts, such as direct mail, telephone sales, obviously they have your phone number somehow, infomercials, and catalogs. Personal selling is a promotional method in which the salesperson uses skills and techniques to build personal relationships with the consumer in an attempt to assist or persuade the customer to buy. So this could be in-store sales clerks. It could be the traditional door-to-door salesperson. But basically, they need to have a conversation with you, form a relationship with you. Sometimes a realtor, for example, you may use the same realtor through multiple house sales and purchases if you have formed a connection with them. Okay, publicity. Publicity is a form of communication regarding an organization, product, service, or idea that is not directly paid for. So this is the opposite of advertising. This could be on news coverage, so it could still be on TV, but it's not a commercial. This is covered on the news. So news coverage could be word of mouth, through social media, through conversations at the water cooler at work, through your friends at school. And a note here, and a very important one, publicity can be good, but publicity can also be bad, depending on what is being reported or spread. Okay? On the flip side of that is public relations, which is a promotional method designed to build good relationships with the general public and create a good image, a good corporate image, by strengthening a business's credibility or enhancing its image. So this could be through speeches, sponsoring special events, newsletters, annual reports, news releases, and so on. So public relations are all about communicating who you are, what you do, and how you benefit your customers and the community in which you operate. The most common type of promotion is the sales promotion, though. This is a promotional method designed to increase the sales of products or services by providing extra value or incentives, such as price incentives, sale prices, bonus sizes, free samples, coupons, contests. This is your roll up the rim to win at Tim's, your Monopoly at McDonald's, for example. All right, our final section here, though, we'll start to look at the evolution of promotional strategies as we are now in the 21st century and everything is modern. Everything is going incredibly fast in terms of technology, and evolution has changed. Okay, so I might want you to pause here and look at this ad, spend a bit of time looking over it. But this incredibly sexist ad from the 1960s would not fly today. All right, so I'm assuming that you're back now. But what you would notice is quite a difference from what is done now today. Even commercials or print ads from a couple of years ago now may seem silly and outdated based on what was popular at the time. Because the world is changing in many ways, promotional strategies also have to change in order to be relevant to the customer. Businesses have to change their promotional strategies because of changes in consumer buying behavior, technology, and media choices. The following table provides just a few examples of current trends. Let me slide myself over here. Consumers have changed. All right. For example, there's more women in the workplace than ever before. There's a large senior citizen population due to modern medicine keeping people alive longer. More teens are working part-time and full-time hours. Some of you may already be working part-time. There is a healthy living focus, a green focus, or an ecological focus. All right, this could be the introduction of Tesla and the other electric cars. It could be people focusing on recycling more, composting, such as that. There's a more convenience goods focus because people are so busy. There's so many more dual income families where both sets of parents have to work full time in order to make ends meet. So convenience is the name of the game. More children have a say in what products the family buy. You may have convinced your parents what to buy the last time you went to the mall or the grocery store. And finally, more consumers feel safe purchasing products online. I buy lots of stuff online. I'm comfortable with my credit card information out there. I make purchases on Amazon quite often. All right. And the second part of this is technology slash media. The growth of the internet and its promotional value is replacing other traditional media such as TV and radio. Um, iPods, I should probably change that, but iPods, cell phones, and texting are commonly used and are often incorporated now into promotional strategies. Obviously, iPhones and cell phones and maybe social media apps like Snapchat and Instagram are definitely moving in there. Where we see promotional messages is also changing. All right, so how many advertisements do you think you are exposed to in a single day? Try to think about all the different places you see them. Could be in the movie theater, like right here, before the movie even starts. Could be supermarkets, could be sporting events, all the way around the boards at the Jets games. You are exposed to ads even at home, in school, and yes, even in the bathroom now, in the washroom. This is actually a clever ad for brand cereal, making you very regular. It is estimated that the average Canadian teen is exposed to thousands of ad messages every day. And this bombardment of ad messages is sometimes referred to as ad clutter. Marketing managers have to develop new strategies each year to cut through this clutter and target their customers more effectively. The following is just a few examples of new and aggressive promotional strategies that have been introduced through the years to make a product stand out or get noticed. Naming rights. We're looking at where the Winnipeg Jets play here. They're into their third name of the building. They are now called the Canada Life Centre. They were the MTS Centre, then they were Bell MTS Place, I believe, and now they are the Canada Life Centre. All right, so major corporations are buying the rights to public spaces such as arenas, theaters, parks, schools, museums, subway systems, etc. The corporation then gets to name it. All right, there's lots of famous examples through various places. You know, all of the major cities have rinks and arenas that are named after places. The Bombers play at IG Field, Investors Group, for example. All right, ambient advertising. This is the brilliant type. This is where ads in public places such as on cars, bicycles, taxis, buses, elevators, gas pumps, washroom stalls, park benches, store floors, and these examples on crosswalks are to get you to notice things in various places. Very brilliant here. The McDonald's fries at the crosswalk or the very clean white crosswalk tile from Mr. Clean here. All right, space advertising. Thanks to SpaceX and maybe the mission to Mars in the next decade, and all of the satellites being fired up into space, space advertising is becoming bigger. However, it's been this way for a while. In 1999, Pizza Hut paid $2.5 million to put their logo on the side of a Russian space rocket. It may not look that big here, but it was a 30-foot logo. Companies are also placing gigantic ads on Earth. This giant KFC logo, you can see the size of the semi-trailer right here, compared to the big logo, was placed in the Nevada desert. In 2006, it was 87,500 square feet, and it could be seen on Google Maps right here. So the publicity was what they were looking for as consumers flocked to the company website and Google Earth to see if it was true. All right, digital advertising. This is becoming very interesting. Digital advertising adds products to scenes that were never there to begin with. Sporting event coverage uses ones that now are putting ads on the glass. In fact, in recent years, the NHL has put them along the boards, and they're very distracting. But they are digitally inserting these things into view. And what the interesting one now is that you can also change things on TV shows and movies that came out years and years ago by going in and changing things to more modern examples. And we have a little example of that as an assignment we'll be going over. Stealth endorsers. Businesses are moving away from the traditional use of celebrities because the general public no longer believes that the celebrities actually use the product or wear the merchandise they endorse. So instead, they usually just wear them during their interviews or while they're playing games, such as Steph Curry here in his Under Armours. Could be LeBron with his Nikes. This approach is designed to make it appear to the general public that the celebrities are not necessarily being paid to endorse the products, although we do know that Steph is getting paid a lot to wear those. Okay, targeted advertising. With technology and all the cookies that you accept on your browsers, this is how marketing businesses are able to identify the users who are surfing specific websites, as well as how many hits each website is getting by collecting information about you. This information is then used to create ads designed to target you specifically. That's why whenever you go to certain websites, you get Manitoba-related ads because they know where you are surfing the internet from. Product placement. We're going to spend a lot of time on this one. It's probably my favorite example, and it's the most modern trend that will be continue on into the future. But product placement in movies and TV and now in video games is now very common. It really took off in 1982, though, when the film E.T. featured the candy Reese's Pieces in one of its scenes, and sales jumped 65% as a result. Now, almost every TV show or movie you watch includes drinks, electronics, clothing, or vehicles that the companies want you to notice and go out and buy. And we got a couple of things we're going to spend some time going over that about. And our last slide, viral marketing. Again, the most more modern trend is how things go viral. One of the examples is the Wednesday dance from the Wednesday Netflix series and how viral that went on TikTok. All the Wednesday dances is one of the more modern trends from recent times. Viral marketing is a trend that encourages people to pass along a marketing message. Like viruses, the message can reach thousands or even millions of people. Viral marketing depends on a high pass along rate, but social media is the easiest way to get it out. YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook are great examples. I should probably maybe get rid of Facebook and replace it with Snapchat and TikTok now. But one example of a brand that has used this type of marketing is Dove in its campaign for Real Beauty, which I got the animated GIF here going. In 2007, Dove's first internet film, Evolution, is considered to be one of the most watched viral videos of all time. It shows how the perception of beauty is so skewed as they changed this model literally in Photoshop. Let's watch it again. You see as you're going to raise her head up, make her eyes different sizes, change the size of her neck. But that went viral based on Facebook and Facebook at the time, I think 2007. Mostly Facebook pass along. Okay, that's it for today's notes package.